I remember you. Hey guys, welcome back to another Surgical Tech Tips. It's been a bit. It's been a couple years. A little older, a little fatter, a little more gray in the beard. A lot more gray in the beard, actually. You could tell. Look at this. Yeah, it's been a couple years. I've been wanting to make a video for the channel for a long time. But I think mentally, for the past few years, I haven't quite been there. And I didn't really want to make videos on this channel that were not genuine, I guess you could say. So the passion wasn't quite there, and that's not fair to me or to you if I'm not making passionate videos on this channel, right? But today I wanted to get on here and just try and talk to you guys about what I've been doing and where I'm going through and into the future. I've made a huge step, a huge 180 in my life currently, and decided to leave working in a hospital and leave the OR. I'm still on per diem technically, so I'm still operating every now and then. I like to just to keep, my skills up here and there on the weekends or something. But as far as full-time work goes, I've decided to leave and venture out and into trying something else. And a pretty drastic 180. I went from working in a hospital with people all day, every day, to working with a company that's based overseas, and I'm working remotely for them from home full time. So it's a very, very different work-life change, I guess you could say, like drastically different. But along with that comes, a lot of positives too, of, being able to be around the family more often, and having a better idea as to what my schedule is going to be throughout the week and things like that, as far as call goes or having to stay late for cases goes and stuff like that. So far, it's been pretty good. I've started up this remote gig now for about 6 months. And the reason I'm bringing it up to you here and now is because it's still kind of healthcare adjacent. So funny enough, I've always been really, really into tech. I'm sure you could tell. I mean, look at that PC. I've always been a gamer. I've always been kind of a nerd in that way. And I've always been kind of an engineer mind in that way about putting things together. And I always thought it would be cool to kind of learn how to program, learn how to code, things like that. Went through a boot camp school for that for the past 6 months. Extremely difficult, and kudos to anybody out there that's watching this that is a coder or programmer. I went through front-end development school, and it is not easy stuff. Not easy at all. But outside of, graduating from that program, I ended up joining up with a healthcare tech company called Incision that is creating something that is really right in line with everything that I love about kind of helping the OR. I've always been a big proponent, especially on this channel. If you watch a lot of the previous videos about note taking, and I'm always talking to the new techs out there or new students out there and saying notes, after you finish up your cases of the day. If you're brand new, you go home, you try and remember every step about the procedure that you can and write everything down, see if you can remember, things like that. But I ended up joining this company that's creating an app that is almost exactly that, which is just crazy. You would think it's such a niche little profession, I guess you could say, to look for somebody that has, massive OR experience and scrubbing experience, assisting experience, things like that. of that nature, and then working for a tech company, building an app specifically for like preference cards, surgical steps, organizing materials in a preference card, things like that. Like it's, I mean, it's crazy. It's like right up my alley. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here, kind of tell you guys and introduce you guys to the fact that I have left working at a hospital full time, and now working with this new company. By the way, they're called Incision. So they're based in Amsterdam, which is was pretty cool. Along with that 180 drastic change of going from working in a hospital to working at home. Along with that, you know, I've been able to work with a bunch of people overseas that are amazing. And it's just been a blast the entire way. So if you guys are interested in, you know, me making another video and kind of like talking about the things that I'm building with them, I would love to make another video about it. I think it'd be pretty cool. You know, over the past 6 months, I've worked with their academy team, helping them build out kind of e-learning modules for the OR and like OR fundamentals. A lot of the stuff that I've already done on this channel, but in a much more professional way. And then now working with the team that is helping develop, you know, this preference card app, which I think is just so cool. And, you know, now they're starting to actually launch this preference card app like into hospitals, into pilot programs out here in the US. I'm like partnering up with some hospitals, and in the future I'll be able to visit some of these hospitals, work with some of these other, you know, employees with building out their preference card apps and, you know, making them as amazing as we can. But yeah, if you guys are interested at all in, you know, what I'm currently doing with this company, please let me know down below. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, and you know, as the channel got bigger and bigger and bigger, I really stopped replying to all the comments because it was just like hundreds of comments. But it's been so long since I've done this, so every comment that's made, I'm making a pact to myself that I'm going to make a comment on that comment. So if you comment down below, I will absolutely respond to you. But yeah, aside from that, everything has been good. No worries, all good on this front. As far as the future of the channel goes, I'm hoping good is going to come out of this, even for, you know, me creating content on here. I feel like now being outside of the OR and not being in the hospital so much and surrounding myself so much with, you know, hospital life, it's going to kind of enable me to be a little more creative and be more excited about kind of creating videos back in that type of environment. Maybe partnered up with a CST school or something like that to help me, you know, create some of these videos. I don't think I'll be able to actually make them in a hospital anymore, but we'll see. So that's about it. Major update. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Good to see you guys. I know it's been a bit. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video as always. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.